First of all, congrats, Michael. This is your Grand Slam major debut, and you won it in a really exciting way. Can you share us your thoughts and emotions?
Yeah, I mean, just really happy to get through this match. Definitely not easy, drawing a fellow American and, former top 20 player in Sebastian Korda. Yeah, I was just really happy with the level today. I came out really, I think, pretty hot. 2 sets to love. I was just trying to stay focused and maintain the level. I thought he was serving really well down the stretch of the third and fourth. I was just trying to refocus, first time playing a 5-set match. And just, stay focused and try to hold and keep it going. So happy to get it done and get into the next round.
What did you learn, I guess, about yourself sort of physically and mentally getting, especially being up 2 sets and having to find yourself in the fifth and still pulling it out? And you show up to press like 30 minutes early, so you're clearly feeling okay physically. So how did...
Actually, there was a time. It was 8:15.
Okay, well, either way, you look like you're doing well. So how was this whole 5-set experience for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the fourth, I was starting to feel it in the legs a little bit on the serve. But then, just found like a second win in the fifth, and honestly feeling better than I thought than I would now. But I'm sure tomorrow I'm going to be a little bit sore. I'm going to try to stay on top of the recovery, go see the physio after, and just do the best I can to recover in the next 2 days and get ready for the second round match.
Have you ever played more than 3 sets of singles in the practice or anything before?
I don't think I've ever played more than 3. So I mean, there was a down in Florida in preparation for the Australian Open. They had a 3 out of 5, but I lost in straights, so I didn't get a chance to play 5.
Hey, Michael. Well done. I mean, can you compare, like, playing, I guess, 6 weeks ago at this point, maybe 2 months ago now, in the NCAA tournament, versus playing this, like, in front of that crowd and in this complex, and how you sort of, like, just have veered from one end to the other kind of seamlessly?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think the NCAA has definitely prepared me for like moments like these. I feel like when you're playing for college, you're playing for something bigger than yourself. So there's a lot of people supporting you. You really want to win for yourself, but also for your school. So I actually felt more nervous, I think, going into the finals of NCAAs than this match, surprisingly. But yeah, I mean, it was, I think college tennis, I think it shows college tennis is a real pathway to the pros. There's so many guys. I think Arthur Ferry also won his first round match today. So there's just so many guys that are starting to, reach that next level. And I think college tennis is a real pathway. I think my win today proves that as well. So yeah, I mean, I think it prepared me really well for today, and the nerves and the physicality and everything.
Did you start to, like, giggle when they were chanting your name? People who probably, like, no offense, probably had never heard of you this morning when they woke up, all of a sudden they're like, the Let's Go Michael chant.
Yeah, I mean, it was honestly unbelievable atmosphere. I didn't expect so many fans to be out there. I think it was pretty much a packed stadium. And I think, it just gave me energy in the fifth when I think I raised my level a little bit. Fans were starting to go crazy and just gave me that extra, I think, push to, kind of close it out.
What is your current status in terms of college, in terms of prize money, turning pro? You're still in college, right? Still eligible?
Yeah.
How do you navigate that? Because I feel like it's gotten blurrier than it used to be in some ways in terms of the line between turning pro and staying in college.
Yeah, for sure. I still have one more semester at Columbia, which I do intend to finish. So whenever my run here is done, I'm going back to school. But yeah, I mean, I'll talk to our head coach, try to figure out, what's the deal with the prize money, if I'm allowed to take it or not. Yeah, we'll try to figure that out after the tournament's over, I think.
How much do you have any sense of how much prize money you'll be able to leave here with?
I don't know. I've heard rumors that I'm allowed to take it because it's my senior spring. But, I want to make sure to double check, make sure there's nothing wrong with the eligibility if I take it. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. So, yeah, I'll talk to Howie, our head coach, and I'll try to figure that out after.
Is there a certain round you'd make, do you think, where the decision would be tougher?
If I beat Carlos Alcaraz in the third round, maybe then I'll consider turning pro.
So we know now that you have looked ahead at the draw to see where you are. In the fifth set, it looked like you were just taking rips on his serve and kind of looking for an opening. Did you tell yourself just kind of go for broke here?
Yeah, I mean, he was serving so well in the fourth and making so many first serves. I didn't really get my racket on many returns, so I was thinking I was like, when I get a second serve opportunity, I'm just gonna, yeah, as you said, I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, I have nothing to lose. A lot of the pressure is on him, so I'm just gonna try to put that pressure, make the return, and try to start the point on the offense. And that was kind of the mentality going to the fifth.
Hi, Michael. Congratulations for the victory.
Thank you.
I would like to know your opinion, your thoughts as a psychology student about the mental health in the circuit. How do you see that situation? Maybe the players need more help because it's a discussion in the last a couple of years. What are your thoughts, and how important studying that in moments like this?
I would say, you know, the psychology I'm studying in school isn't really sports psychology, so I don't know how related it is, and you know, it's more just like peer reviews and reviewing studies, previous studies that have already been done. But you know, I think just playing tennis, I think playing competitive matches has kind of prepared you for moments like this. This is kind of what you work for. I think Billie Jean said it best. You know, pressure is a privilege. So this is what you work for, and you know, it's just a privilege to get a chance to step on Key Arena for your first round match at a Grand Slam, main draw match at a Grand Slam. So yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to get it done.
You've just been sort of, it seems like from a distance, rising really smoothly through all these different levels and formats you play, you know, challengers, college, slams. Is there anything where you've had a match yet where you feel like, wow, there's still a gap, a big gap that I need to close in terms of maybe when that's, you play Alcaraz, I don't know, if you play Alcaraz, or is it so far been like you feel like you belong at each additional stair you've stepped up so far?
Yeah, I mean, so far I've gotten the opportunity to hit with some of the top American guys down in Florida. There's a lot of great players down training in Boca and Orlando, where I like to train in the off season. But yeah, I mean, it's just I would say the level in college is really high, and even beyond that, it's more so when you play those guys. I think it just gives you that confidence. You know, you're right there. You know, there are some intangibles they may do better than you, but overall, like, you're right there. You're losing close, and it just comes down to a few points here and there, more execution than anything. And sometimes it comes down to just the game style. You know, one guy might counter another guy or counter you, and then you might do well against another player. But yeah, I think the level is a lot closer, and you know, just the past results, past couple months have shown that. So yeah, I think the level is really close, and you know, maybe when I play Alcaraz, there's even one more step above. I haven't got the opportunity to see that, but you know, hopefully I get the opportunity, so we'll see.
What is your living situation in Columbia? Do you go from here back to like one of those brownstones on 113th Street? I live on 114th. So,
okay, yeah.
So I mean, we're in the same. I think we're in the same neighborhood.
Yeah. I'm actually living on the dorms on campus, so it's 116th. So I mean, rent in New York's a little bit expensive for students, but I'm living in a suite with one of my teammates, another golfer, and 3 other regular students that I've known since sophomore year. So yeah, I think it's a good living situation. We have our own kitchen and everything, and it's easy to get around on campus. I think everything's walking distance, so it's great.
How much, in terms of you winning a match in a main draw Grand Slam over a player like Korda, how much, for lack of a better word, like swag does this bring to Ivy League sports?
I mean, we'll see, you know. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a lot of texts from, you know, teammates, you know, on Instagram, people from Columbia following me on social media. So we'll see. I mean, when I get back to campus, I don't know, maybe some people will congratulate and everything. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, just kind of a regular student at Columbia. There's a lot of amazing people there. So yeah, just trying to stay humble and then just, you know, try to finish school and then give pro tennis a shot.
And how many credits and classes do you have left for your degree?
I think I need 15 credits this semester, so maybe 4 or 5 classes depending on the credit per class that I have to take. I still need to sign up for a couple more classes and try to get that done during the first 2 weeks of our shopping period. But yeah, I think 4 or 5 classes I think I need to take.
To promise your parents you'd finish.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Did the semester already start?
It starts the 20th, so starting soon, next couple of days, yeah.
So you're gonna miss some classes then by making it to the second.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I want to ask Thompson about your Chinese family background. So how's your Chinese language skill right now? And do you have like some Chinese player friends?
Yeah, I mean, I think most of the Asian players are pretty good. I think just in general, most players on tour at this level are pretty good friends. You kind of know everyone on tour. I'd say my Chinese, you know, both my parents came from Hubei, but my Chinese used to be better. I think when I was going to Saturday Chinese school, I haven't practiced as much the last couple of years, so I think I've lost a lot of my ability to speak Chinese. But I think I would if I went back to China, I'd be able to get around basics. But I think having the small talk would be a little bit difficult, I think.
Did you get a chance to go back to your hometown, like in China?
Not for a long time. I think last time I was back, I was 6 or 7 years old, so it's been a long time. So, hopefully during the China swing in this coming fall, maybe I get a chance to go back.
Right. What town in New Jersey?
Montville?
Montville or Montvale? So
Ville, Ville.
right. So Bergen.
Morris County.
Morris. Oh,
Yeah.
Montville. Morris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
All
everyone.
right. Thank you.